morning students. We had seen in the previous video, we had seen about the equivalent circuit of your operational amplifier and then the operational amplifier when it is going to be operated in your open loop configuration. Now in this video, we will be seeing your op-amp with negative feedback, that is your closed loop. We are going to have a feedback, then in feedback, that is the output is going to be fed back to the input there. So here generally we know that your amplifiers will have negative feedback there. So here under this topic we will be seeing about two configurations. One is a non-inverting amplifier with feedback and the other one is going to be an inverting amplifier with feedback. So first we will see your non-inverting amplifier with feedback. So non-inverting amplifier with feedback is, the other name for it is a voltage series feedback amplifier. The name itself tells it is non-inverting. So non-inverting means your input signal should be given to the non-inverting terminal of your operational amplifier. So non-inverting terminal, your input is going to be given here, and to the inverting terminal we are going to give the feedback circuit there. So this your output is going to be fed back to the input through your potential divider circuit, where the potential divider circuit is going to be consist of your R1 and RF. So here the non-inverting terminal, the voltage is going to be here V1, and for the inverting terminal the voltage is going to be here V2, and the differential voltage that is going to exist between your input terminals of your operational amplifier is VID. So now what we are going to do is, I want to find out what is going to be the closed loop gain of this operational amplifier, that is a non-inverting amplifier. So here we can see that for that first we have to define the basic definitions. So basic definitions are nothing but your open loop voltage gain. So open loop voltage gain, if I am going to take, you are going to have your A here, and the output of this A is going to be your V0. So here your open loop voltage gain A is equivalent to, generally gain is output by input. So for this amplifier, the output part of your circuit is V0 and input is going to be VID. So we have defined your open loop voltage gain as A is equivalent to V0 by VID. Now we want to define your closed loop gain. So closed loop gain is with feedback. So with feedback means we will be defining it as AF. So AF is equivalent to, here in this case the total output of the circuit is going to be V0 divided by your input for the circuit is going to be your V in voltage there. So here this is going to be your V in voltage. Next is we are going to see your feedback circuit. So feedback circuit is nothing but the voltage gain of the feedback. So the voltage gain of the feedback is, this is going to be a feedback circuit. In this feedback circuit you are going to input to this feedback circuit is going to be V and output is going to be VF. This VF is only going to be fed back to your inverting input terminal V2. So we define it as B is equivalent to VF divided by V0. So now our requirement for this is to find out what is your AF. So AF is nothing but your closed loop voltage gain with respect to your output and input. We want to find out. So when I am going to give the feedback, what is going to be the closed loop voltage gain. So we have considered the condition that your input impedance of the operational amplifier is going to be infinity, or it is going to be a very high value. So we have denoted here as Rin is greater than or equivalent to 0 ohms there. So now with this basic definitions we will go for your derivation part, where we are going to have your negative feedback. So your negative feedback, what we are going to do is, we are going to write the KVL for the input loop. So when I am going to write the KVL for the input loop, you are going to have your V1 voltage. So here in this case, this is you are going to be your V1 voltage. This V1 voltage is going to have your VID voltage, that is the voltage that is going to exist between the input terminals of your operational amplifier, and this is going to be your V2 voltage there. So here I am going to write my KVL equation. Your KVL equation is starting from here, it is going to be V1. So plus 2 minus is going to be minus VID. So this voltage is going to be V2. So minus V2 is equivalent to 0. So what is VID? So VID is equivalent to V1 minus V2. So that is what is been written here. So VID is equivalent to V1 minus V2. So next is we want to find out what is V1. Actually what was your V1? V1 is nothing but your V input voltage there, and V2 is nothing but your feedback voltage VF. So here in this case we need to find out what is your VF there. So here we can substitute VID is equivalent to your V1 is going to be replaced by your Vin and V2 is going to be replaced by VF. So Vin minus VF. So we can see that your feedback voltage is going to be represented by this minus symbol. That means your output is going to be fed back to the input with a phase inversion there. So it is 180 degree phase shifted. So 180 degree phase shifted means we call this feedback to be your negative feedback. So generally your op-amp is going to amplify the difference voltage VID. So now we are going to say, as I said, a feedback voltage is going to always oppose the input voltage there. So we say feedback is going to be negative. Now we are supposed to find out your closed loop voltage gain. So closed loop voltage gain is nothing but V0 is equal to A into V1 minus V2. Now we are going to find out here. So in this case, first what we are going to do is we are going to substitute V1 is equal to Vin. So already we had seen in the previous derivation, yeah, V1 is nothing but Vin, V2 is equal to Vf. So Vf is nothing but the voltage across your R1 resistance. So here in this case, if I am going to write, you are going to have this resistance is going to be your RF resistance. This resistance is going to be your R1 resistance, and this is the voltage you are going to have V0, your output voltage, and across this is going to be your Vf. So I want to find out the voltage drop across this R1 there. So if I want to find the voltage drop across this R1, I can apply my voltage divider rule. So what is voltage divider rule? Your total voltage into the drop across this resistance R1 divided by a total resistance R1 plus Rf. So that is what we have written here. V0 into R1 divided by R1 plus Rf. So now we are going to substitute V0 is equal to A into your Vin minus V0 into R1 plus Rf. So if I group out the terms, then it is going to be your AF is equal to V0 by Vin is equal to A into R1 plus Rf divided by AR1 plus Rf. So here in this case, if I am going to group it, your V0 is going to be V0 into 1 plus A into R1 divided by R1 plus Rf is equal to A into Vin. So here in this case, your V0 is equivalent to, if I take the LCM, it is going to be R1 plus Rf plus AR1 is equivalent to by divided by R1 plus Rf. So is equivalent to A into V in. So what we want? V0 by V in. So what is V0 by V in? So V0 by V in is equivalent to your V0 by V in. So here in this case it is going to be A. This is going to be cross multiplied. It is going to be R1 plus Rf divided by R1 plus Rf plus AR1. So here we have got that expression here. Now we know that your gain, open loop gain is going to be around 10,000. That is your 10 power 6. So when the open loop gain is going to be high, we know that your AR1 is going to be very much greater than your R1 plus Rf. So what I can do is I can omit this. So if I omit it, my expression is going to be your A into R1 plus Rf divided by AR1. So this A and A gets cancelled. So finally our expression is going to be 1 plus Rf by R1. So you can see that. So here you can see that your AR1 plus Rf, we are going to approximate as AR1. So that is equal to AF is equal to V0 by V in. Your V0 by V in is nothing but 1 plus Rf by R1. So here this is your closed loop voltage gain. So the closed loop voltage gain with feedback is, here this is the term. So here there is going to be no minus sign. So no minus sign means my output is not going to be inverted. I am going to have the same output. So suppose I am going to feed a, positive signal there. So this is going to be my input signal V in. This is going to be my time period. My output signal is going to be just the same, but only the amplitude is going to be varying. So this is going to be your V naught. So your V naught is equivalent to 1 plus Rf by R1 into V in. So that means that my amplitude of the output signal is going to be varied and my phase of the signal is not going to be changed. So that is your non-inverting. So name itself tells non-inverting. It is not inverted. Okay. So now we are going to see your gain of the feedback circuit. So the gain of the feedback circuit, already we had seen your B is equivalent to Vf by V naught, that is nothing but R1 by R1 plus Rf. So now if I am going to compare these two equations, your AF and your B, AF is nothing but 1 plus Rf by R1. Here it is your R1 by R1 plus Rf. So if I take the LCM, it is going to be R1 plus Rf divided by R1. That is just inverse. So this is AF, this is B. So I can write it as AF is equivalent to 1 by B. So from this what we can say? We can say that your closed loop voltage gain is nothing but it is inversely proportional to the gain of the feedback circuit. So here this is your relationship between your AF and B value there. So now we are going to find out the AF in terms of A and B. So if I want to find it in terms of A and B, so what I am going to do here is I am going to divide this numerator and the denominator by R1 plus Rf. So here in this case, this is going to be divided by R1 plus Rf. So here this is your divided by R1 plus Rf. So this is going to be 1. Your R1 by R1 plus Rf is going to be B, and this one gets cancelled. So finally my expression is going to be your A divided by this R1 plus R1 is going to be 1 plus A into B. This is equivalent to AF. So that is what we are going to get here. So if you are going to see here, your AF is equivalent to A by 1 plus AB. So this is your closed loop gain in terms of your feedback voltage gain. Next is your difference input voltage, ideally 0. So difference input voltage is nothing but your A is equivalent to, we know that the open loop gain is equivalent to V naught by VD. So here in this case, if I write VID is nothing but V naught by A. So since your A is going to be a very large value, your VID we can approximate it to 0. So when I approximate it to 0, my equation is going to be VID is equivalent to V1 minus V2. When I substitute my VID to be 0, V1 is equivalent to V2. So here we know that already we have found V1 is equivalent to V in and V2 is equivalent to Vf, that is equivalent to V naught into R1 by R1 plus Rf. So now substituting your equation 1 and 2 in your V1. So equate it. If I am going to equate it, my equation is going to be V in is equivalent to V naught into R1 by R1 plus Rf. So my AF, your feedback voltage is going to be, your closed loop gain is going to be AF is equivalent to V naught by V in. That is nothing but R1 plus Rf divided by R1. So you can see that this will go to this side. So it is R1 plus Rf divided by R1. That is nothing but 1 plus Rf by R1. This is your closed loop voltage gain. Thank you.